What's going on, fellow Illuminators? Welcome back in. I'm Lorcana Thanos, the Mad Titan of the Illuminary. DLC Seattle is this weekend, and so I wanted to do something fun for today's video. But before we get started, I recently wrapped up my Road to DLC Seattle series, where I went over different meta decks and provided my deck list or some ideas for them. I ended on Emerald Amethyst, which you can find in the card right up here. So be sure to check that out and finish this one, of course. But today we are taking it in the Wayback Machine. We are going all the way back to the old school, the OGs of Disney. We are doing a Fab Five deck profile. If you don't know what the Fab Five is, that is Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, Daisy Duck, Goof, and of course, Mickey's best pal, Pluto. Let's go. All right, so here we are on Dreamborn Inc. going over our list for the Fab Five. It is a 62 card deck, and it is surprisingly in Amber and Ruby. So I picked what I felt was like the best cohesive unit for a representation of these six characters. If we look at the total, it comes in at just about $87. So it's super budget friendly. It is 53 inkables, which means 9 non-inkables. That is actually pretty crazy. But let's go ahead and check out that list. All right, so we have 45 characters, starting off with, of course, Daisy Duck, Donald's date. She's the primary reason we are in Amber. But a 1-4-4-2 lore seems pretty good. 2 Pudo friendly pooch to reduce costs, and 2 Minnie Mouse always classy. Again, it's a mini classic red dress and a 1-3. So pretty good. Our singer of the bunch is Minnie Mouse musical artist. So inkable 2 cost. It's a 1-3 singer 3 with 1 lore pip. That whenever you play a character with a bodyguard, you may remove up to 2 damage from chosen character. And that is going to come up later as we scroll down. 4 copies of a Daisy a Duck Spotless Food Fighter from Shimmering Skies. A inkable 2 cost. That is a 2-2 for 1 lore with evasive. Very important. 3 copies of Donald Duck Musketeer Soldier. That is a 2-3 with 1 lore pip. Cost 3 is inkable. Has bodyguard and the additional effect when you play this character. Chosen character gains an additional lore pip this turn. Well, this card pairs well with our Minnie Mouse here. 3 copies of the brand new Minnie Mouse from Shimmering Skies, Minnie Mouse Dazzling Dancer. She's a inkable 3 cost. That's a 2-4 with 1 lore pip that says whenever this character or one of your characters named Mickey Mouse challenges another character, gain 1 lore. Then we have 2 copies of Minnie Mouse Stylish Surfer, 3 costs, inkable, 1-3, 2 lore pip, and evasive. Potentially, you could run her at 3, and same with this Donald. You could run him at 4 if you so choose. You can make adjustments how you see fit with this list. Next up, 2 copies of Super Goof. So Super Goof is a Ruby 4 cost inkable. That's a 2-4 with 1 lore pip, has rush. And whenever this character challenges another character in a challenge, you gain 2 lore. So already we have some ways to kind of get additional lore. And that's always very good. 3 copies of Mickey Mouse Enthusiastic Dancer, a 4 cost inkable, 2-4 with 2 lore pips. This card also is from Shimmering Skies with this many. So his ability Perfect Partners is while you have a character named Minnie Mouse in play, this character gets +2 strength. Well, that's going to make him a 4, and then that pairs with this mini for gaining that additional lore for challenging. Next, 3 copies of Minnie Mouse Wide Eyed Diver. So we run her because she's an inkable 4. That's a 2-3 with 1 lore pip, has evasive. But the primary reason is that she shifts for 2. So pretty good. And then when you play a second action in a turn, this character gets +2, should be lore. Yeah, +2 lore this turn. So pretty good. Two copies of a Minnie Mouse Drum Major, so a Inkable 5, that's a 4/4, just for 4, and has 2 lore pips. So how she works is, if you played her via shift, you search your deck for a character card, reveal it to all players. So if you're a multiplayer, everyone gets to see it. Otherwise, 1v1 is pretty obvious. Your opponent is the only one that sees it. Um, you shuffle your deck, and then you put that card on top of your deck. So not bad. If you want to have some thematic fun, you can throw her in a broom deck and then use the magic hat, and you know exactly what is on top of your deck. So rounding out our characters, two copies of Donald Duck, not again. So our favorite Angry Bird is a 5 cost inkable. That's a 1/5, has evasive in 1 lore pip. And he says this character gets +1 lore for each 1 damage on him. We can make him very beefy. That is going to come up. You'll see. Taking it back to the first chapter, Goofy Daredevil, evasive 3/4, inkable 5 cost that has 2 lore pips. And then going with Mickey Mouse, Friendly Face, inkable 6, so it's a 1/6 with 3, count them, 1, 2, 3 lore pips. Whenever he quests, you pay 3 less for the next character you would play this turn. Seems pretty good. And 2 copies of Pluto Determined Defender, 7 cost sinkable. That's a 3/8. 2 lore pips just for 5. Has bodyguard, so he'll pair with the mini earlier. Again, it's just for 5 on top of our tiny Pluto. And then his ability at the start of your turn, you remove up to 3 damage from this character. So Pluto being bodyguard, quests, and then he can keep taking that damage and then he'll heal himself. Our top end is Mickey Mouse Brave Little Tailor going back to set 1 with the first chapter. Inkable 8 costs, evasive 5/5, and 1, 2, 3, 4 lore pips. He's at 3 copies. For actions, 4 copies of Brawl for removal, 11 songs. 4 copies of the Bare Necessities to get those pesky non-character cards out of our opponent's hand. 3 B prep to snipe the board. It would be at 4, but trying to keep that unequal count down. And then 4 copies of Teeth and Ambitions. Teeth and Ambitions is in here for putting damage on Pluto and putting damage on Donald Duck in order to damage your opponent. And then we have our challengers, such as our Mickey Minis and our Super Goof. So, kind of ways to utilize those effects there. And then 2 copies of Healing Decanter, a 2 cost inkable item in Amber that says you exert it, remove up to 2 damage from chosen character. So, again, it's a way to keep healing all of our challengers, to heal our bodyguards, to heal Donald, so that you can keep using teeth and ambitions on them. But yeah, that's the list. And there you have it. That's going to do it for today's video. Be sure to let me know down below what you thought. And I would really appreciate it if you would give me one of these. It's super impactful in helping the YouTube algorithm help this video find other Lumineers like yourself. If you enjoyed the Lorcana content here on the channel and you want to see more, do me a massive favor and type and smash that subscribe button and click that bell so you get notified when I upload new videos every Tuesday and Friday. As always, you can follow me on the artist, formerly known as Twitter, on X, at LorcanaThanos. Thanks for watching, and I think you might enjoy these. So check out what else I have here on the channel, and remember, the hardest choices require the strongest wills. Bye!